All right, so 6.2 is on live. It's been on live for a while now. I haven't made any videos because I wanted to, get a good test of 6.2 from like a campaign perspective, as well as an infected perspective, as well as just testing because we had a long time to test it. There's been a lot of changes, even after they added it from test to live, or even after they put it on live. There's been changes. So, and honestly, like one of the things I'm immediately seeing is there are a lot of new classes being played. There are a lot of different options that you can realistically, viably actually play on campaign with your guild. It's pretty cool. You have a lot of different options. I mean, it's even down to me seeing different options for harvesters where it was always just guinea pigs. I mean, there's just a lot of guinea pigs. There's a lot of people that are going to play guinea pigs still. I'm probably still going to, but I'm seeing people choose different races and specs for harvesting that I really didn't see before all that often. There's a lot more stuff people are doing. It's pretty cool. Them making it so that your capstone at the end of your talent tree is now a domain is interesting. I mean, for some classes, it adds a lot. I'm finding that a lot of classes that I'm playing, I can make a build without a domain that is usually more efficient than ones with domains, but there are tons of classes that actually seem like they require a domain. So it's cool that you can go from one class to another and have completely different builds, you know, like that, finishing things off. It's interesting. So I think that they've done a good job in that regard, or they're on the right track in that regard, I'll say. I mean, that being said, some classes, the domains seem like, I don't really know what they can add. I don't know what situation they're realistically, viable. Um, I do think they got to tighten it up. So, right, like I said, they're on the right track. It's getting much better, and already is much better. In terms of performance, it's gotten a little bit better. I'm not gonna say like it's been amazing. They've gotten rid of some of the major issues with lag. So in pretty much all small scale stuff, in anything up to like 20 versus 20, you're good. You're good on frames and the game works fine now, and it's awesome. There's really no like memory leak anymore that causes you to have crazy frame drops after two or three fights. Um, so they've fixed some of the major issues with frame rate. That is not to say that in large scale fights you're going to have great frames. It's still not there in like a 50 versus 50 or a 40 versus 40 or 30 versus 30. Like it's still going to struggle a little bit because of how, you know, um concentrated usually the fight is in those spots. Usually you have 100 people concentrated on one specific point attacking each other, so it gets pretty taxing. And the last major thing to mention is that they have completely changed the loot distribution, it seems, on these maps. So when you go into these campaign worlds, you used to see maybe like 4 or 5 high level war tribe spawns, right next to each other. You can just go one after the other and, grab a lot of loot. It's not like that anymore. Now there's maybe a handful of actual living boar tribe camps. The other ones are usually either spiders or thralls, something like that, town ruins. And they're much more spread apart. So you need to travel for them. If you get to one, you're kind of there. You kind of have set up shop and you're going to be farming it for a little while. It seems like they've changed the distribution of harvestable materials as well on the map, slightly, like the way that they're distributing it, like for each map within the campaign world. It's pretty interesting. All of this though amounts to kind of more of a loot scarcity, which causes people to have to engage in fighting each other, which is good. It causes player interaction. I really think that the direction they're going right now with loot and the loot pools is another good step in the right direction. It just needs, again, some more tightening up. They need to add some more features. They need to figure out, you know, what works, what doesn't work, and keep moving forward. But right now, it's looking a lot better. I like loot on the capturable outposts and stuff like that. There is a problem right now though, because there's no reason to capture the outpost, so it's almost better to just leave it in enemy hands so you can keep farming the mobs that spawn. But again, these are things that are bound to just get worked out as the beta continues and before launch happens. To sum it up, 6.2 brings a lot more diversity in classes. There is, you know, better performance. Not much better performance. There's a little bit better performance. It's more playable for sure. But they're saying that there's going to be a bigger push in 6.3, so we're going to keep hoping and stay with it. But it keeps getting better over time, so I'm not seeing them regress here. I'm seeing them only move forward. It seems like they're coming to more of a whole idea in terms of, you know, how they want their loot to be distributed and things like that. The size of these maps they're getting better at. They're getting better at moving these knobs that J-Top keeps talking about, so that's good. But yeah, I don't know. The rest of this video is just a bunch of random funny clips of stuff from the past couple weeks. I don't know. Oh, who this
That
guy?
is true.
Look at this guy. Look at this motherfucker.
Who?
This guy over here to the southwest.
Who's that?
Judgment.
Pass judgment on.
Tornadoes.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you do it.
Nice.
Fuck.
Nagoty,
These
you wanna
double
battle?
close the books are nuts, dude.
Oh,
Oh,
dude,
watch out. You got Arctic X behind you, Tobe.
Southwest.
Yeah, he is gone.
He's right here.
it's
On me. Oh, that's rock.
It's
Oh,
on
it's
you?
Tagari. It's Tagari. We killing? I'm not going to take this one alone. I definitely... No,
Oh, yeah,
there's two
here.
of
There's
them.
two. I see one.
Oh shit! But Nagoty's in. He said he's.
Yeah,
Oh, damn.
to northeast,
He
yeah.
didn't. One killed. It's got.
Oh, they're all on the.
Oh God, this is... Oh, Dad, I'm done. I'm
shit.
done, dude.
What is that? Who is that?
It's just a mob of LOD, maybe. There's some kind of skull on them.
Here, come south. Come south. Come south. See if you can run south.
Yeah, it's LOD.
Come on, tornadoes. Knock down 15 people.
There's so many.
There's so many. Just keep going.
I'm running.
Dude, why does Tobe do this with his... He gets close. He's... This is 20-second debuff now. Damn it.
All right.
He's
4
gonna get me
minutes.
ganked on. He
Oh
really
shit!
is.
He's getting me too. God damn it, Toby. Toby, get fucked now.
He's on me hard. I can't stop.
Alright, we'll pop up there, top. Yo.
Get off of me.
Ah. Vina keeps knocking me down and keeping me in fucking combat. No, you shit lord.
Damn it, Tobe.
He wanted a 1v1, but told him we're going to the event.
I mean, it's true. I don't feel like fucking, you know.
I feel like going
let's
all
go
the way
in.
back. Thomas Blair, is that the actual opponent? Nah, it's not. He wouldn't actually put it that, would he?
So you want to push and get him to push out onto us?
Always wait on Jay.
Like rubber band him? That's what you're saying during you
Want me to scout a little bit?
I mean,
Stealth?
either like make them go right and we turn left. You know, like make them drop
Okey
their
doke 'em.
shit.
Okay, you want to okey doke
Like
him? I
don't
got you.
don't drop our AOE shit. Just open with single target kind of shit. Make them go for an engaged spot and then move the engaged spot like 20 meters.
Right, rubber band, okey doke. Got it, Roger. This guy Crontab in God's Reach. I've been out here
What's his
like
name?
Crontab. I like his name because it just seems like he didn't know what the fuck, and he was like, "Fuck it, I'm just letting him." Crontab. Yeah. I just like I love his name. Just seems like he's like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just gonna put in some whatever to sound. Crontab. Yep. It's the name of my character. And he's been out here for like the past 2 days, I guess, maybe 3 days, just grinding. I guess the same character. I thought this was another character. He's just grinding the same character. He said he's slow leveling. I'm watching him. He just walk around. He's hitting some spiders, and he's hitting some nodes, and then he's hitting a tree a couple times, and he just seems to be enjoying himself. You know? No, he can't figure out how to work TeamSpeak for some reason. I don't know.
Honestly, at this point, let's see.
He's basically several cats
Sign
working
control.
levers,
Got
and
bolt, right?
Yeah, I got
oh,
Oh,
we can hear you, Darren. With
Sticking
fire.
a cleric on the back of like a fucking.
Attach a
Now he's
chair.
got to have rapid fire on the back of the centaur.
Oh, looks like I'm riding him kind of. You take the spider legs out.
I look like a drider.
Yo, I will come and fight all of you guys right now. Every one of you, I'll take y'all on.
But I'm just realizing that it's interesting to watch the difference in the CCs. But
Don't
obviously,
kill
Dark Torn's super,
Don't kill.
Superman as far as CC goes.
Kill
Jesus.
me.
Obviously, Dark Torn is super CC. I'm